Greetings and welcome. Thanks so much for coming by and checking out the channel, checking out this video. You are so welcome. Thanks so much. I really appreciate your visits, your comments, your likes and subscribes. This is an open collective energy reading and it is timeless. So whenever you get this message, however you get this video, it is the right message for you at the right time. You had some kind of question or clarification, you were asking for guidance or confirmation on something, or something's going to come up during the day today, and you're going to sit there and go, oh, that's why I saw that video. That's why I got that message. So you are very welcome. And as I mentioned, please feel free to like and subscribe and share if you feel so inclined. This is not a monetized channel. None of these videos get any money. It is simply my gift to the universe for gratitude and in thanks for the information and guidance and clarification that I've received. So very, very welcome, returning friends. Take a seat, you know the drill. Get your coffee or your tea or whatever. Sit back and relax. For new friends, this is a welcoming space and it is safe. You can feel free to relax here and just kick back and be receptive and open to whatever messages are coming through from God, your angels, the universe, whatever you identify with, for the creative energy that is within everything on this planet, in this reality, in this universe. There is a creative force, and it doesn't matter what we call it. We can call it anything we want to. We can call it Joe if we want to. And as long as we approach from a place of respect and reverence and genuine, authentic, our authentic selves, our love, and our inner being. If we come from that place in all of our transactions, in our transactions with the universe, in our transactions with other people, in our transactions with plants and animals, our pets, our mechanical devices, our tech, if you come to any situation, any circumstance, any event from a place of love and integrity, you're going to be bringing that energy into the experience, and there's nothing but good that's going to come from something like that. So random thoughts there, but you know, these are not scripted. None of these videos are scripted. It is purely whatever the universe is guiding me to say. So take it as you will, take it as it resonates, leave everything that does not, as always. So today we are looking at card number 43, and these Roman numerals are always such a fun challenge for me. 43 traditionally can be the Eight of Cups or Strength. I guess it depends on which way you're looking at the tarot cards, but it doesn't really matter. 43 reduces down to a 7, which is one of our numbers of power, which is awesome. And so just looking at the card, because I do like to get an energy from the card itself before we look into the extended reading in the book, which we will do. And I do advise getting your journal and pen out, or a notebook, Chromebook, whatever it is that you use to take notes in. These readings always have 1 or 2 questions at the end. I haven't looked at the book, so I have no idea what this card is going to say. But it is always going to say something that is powerful and meaningful for us for today. We're looking at card number 43, the Trout and Lily of the Valley. Now, trout are very powerful totems in traditional Native American lore and belief systems. It is I want to say an energy of prosperity, really, and abundance. When you see trout, you're happy because that means the streams are healthy, they are finding food, they are coming to lay their eggs, or they're returning from. It's all working right. It's basically, it's confirmation that everything is as it should be. And then the lily of the valley are, again, just beautiful, delicate flowers that I have personally had some experience with when I lived in the Pacific Northwest of the United States for some time. And these are just gorgeous little tiny little flowers on little tiny little plants. They're about 6 inches tall, and they're just these beautiful, pure white, delicate flowers. And so let's find out what the extended reading says for today for card number 43, the Trout and Lily of the Valley, which stands for purification. I keep trying to say perfection, so I'm not sure what that means, but this means purification. Both the trout and the lily of the valley symbolize return and restoration. A river or lake teeming with trout indicates a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Conservation efforts at rewilding streams often focus on reintroducing trout to their native habitats once rivers have been decontaminated and barriers, such as dams, are removed. Likewise, in the Victorian language of flowers, the lily of the valley communicates a return to happiness. This is perhaps due to the legend of Saint Leonard, a hermit said to have slain the last dragon in England. Sorry for the dragon. Wherever the blood of the dragon was spilled, lilies of the valley grew. And once the dragon was killed, Saint Leonard returned to his life of peaceful solitude. Your difficulties are subsiding, and happiness will soon be restored. Now is the perfect time for quiet meditation and deep introspection. And we do have 2 questions for the day. So these are questions for us to be thinking about, meditating on, praying for, and get that answer and that information and direct guidance directly from divine source. So the first question is there a harmony within my personal ecosystem? Is there a harmony in my personal ecosystem? And then the second question, how do I tell the difference between a toxic person, situation, or idea and one that is required for balance? So that's a little bit longer one. I'll take a little bit of time here. How do I tell the difference between a toxic person, situation, or idea and one that is inspired for balance? Those are both very, very deep reaching questions. Is there a harmony within my personal ecosystem? So in your home, do things kind of move smoothly throughout the day, or do you find you're bumping into things or people or animals? Are things moving slowly and smoothly and continuously in a harmonic flow, or does it feel jagged, chaotic, and just a mess? So it's just basically a yes or no question. Is there harmony in my ecosystem? Yes or no? Very, very kind of simple, straightforward question, but it means a whole lot, doesn't it? Because when there's no harmony in our ecosystems, in whatever our ecosystem is, so it can be our home ecosystem, our work ecosystem, our health, our personal, physical body ecosystem. There's a variety of ecosystems that could be involved, and we want to have a flow and a harmony in all of them. So that's the first question. The second question, how can we tell the difference between something that's toxic and something that's required for balance for our ecosystem? So sometimes dams are a good thing. Sometimes dams help rejuvenate a wetlands that's been drained artificially due to people, pulling water can be a form of money, right? For their crops and agriculture and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of reasons why dams can be built by beavers or by people, and they can be hazardous and toxic to an ecosystem, or they can actually be beneficial. So sometimes it's not even, you can't even look at something and identify it as fits or doesn't fit. I don't like using good and bad. Those are arbitrary ends of a pole that just mean the same thing. It either fits or it doesn't fit with us. And if it doesn't fit with us, it's going to be toxic. It's going to cause problems. It's going to poison our ecosystem. So discernment is definitely in need here. Purification, just purify what is coming into your ecosystem and make sure that you are filtering things that don't fit. So if it's not working, don't keep doing it. All right. I know that sounds kind of easy to say, but this is what our card is telling us today, to use our discernment and purify our ecosystems so that the things that are in our home, our work, our physical body, whatever, is something that fits for us, that works for our highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all. So that's really the bottom line on this. It either is healthy for our ecosystems, plural, or it's not. So pretty simple, I think. Feel free to share in the comments if you have any affiliation with trout, if they're a totem for you, a totem animal. If you have any personal experiences, I know a lot of people go fishing. I do recommend not fishing for sport. If you're going to be fishing, you need to either catch and release or eat, right? Don't just stick them up as trophies on the wall. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be cavalier with life. We want to be very, very on point and focused on what we are doing with life. So that's the reading that I've got for today. Be blessed. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. And ciao for now.